be.
It is now Tuesday, and
What's wrong with you? 3 times.
we got approved for an apartment. It was the very first apartment that we looked at, and it's very much like a small city. It has 300 units, and we're gonna be in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath on the first level, and it's dog friendly, so I get to take my dog with me. So, in celebration of us getting approved for an apartment and my job working out, we are going to go to the Riverwalk today, which is apparently like one of the big touristy things to do in San Antonio. So here is the outside of the hotel, the pool over there, and they're doing some renovation stuff, so there's a pod storage unit. But here we go. What's really cool about these sunglasses is that not only does it not match my outfit, but they also have a bottle opener on it.
That you don't need.
That I don't need. But anyway, thanks Victoria's Secret. So we have a beautiful staircase here, and right there, that is the San Antonio River. Congratulations, Nicholas. We've made it to the Riverwalk. So beautiful. Off we go. Look at that.
Like a boat.
And then it's a boat.
It's a butt.
You can do tours down the Riverwalk, and up here you have just a bunch of hotels.
A water bottle.
Oh. And then they have these little bridges underneath the overpasses where the streets go. And even the floor, look at that. Most exercise we've gotten in a few days, huh, Nikki? There's another boat where they do Riverwalk tours. It looks like there's a restaurant. Over here is this cool little bridge.
Up there is Commerce.
So down here they have all these little restaurants and outdoor seating, and there's a lot of like fancy higher end restaurants over here because they can advertise it's right on the river. They have little stores, and there's Nicholas. So we're gonna keep walking because this is just so beautiful. Like, I wouldn't even know that I was in San Antonio, Texas right now if I didn't know any better. Like, look at that, wow. Let's go, onward. Whoa. There's a lot of birds here, and I'm scared of birds, so that's not convenient. That's not convenient.
It is.
All the foliage.
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 F-O-I-L, foliage.
Not only is the Riverwalk beautiful, but it also has historical value because for hundreds and hundreds of years when Spanish missionaries and like everyone was settling here in San Antonio, they used the San Antonio River for their irrigation and their farms and stuff. So it's actually really cool because we're walking the same path that early settlers did long, long ago. Except obviously it's not the same one, but it's the same river. Pretty awesome. So now that we're on the other side of the Riverwalk, that was the amphitheater I filmed earlier, and there's the stage for it. So that's cool. You could like play the Riverwalk. It's a gig. It's actually a thing. And then it goes all the way up there. And there's all of these bridges to walk up. This is a steep bridge. But wow, look at that view.
Get up under the bridge here, you guys look at Market Street to our left, 500 onto the rooms.
So Nicholas just said that if someplace here in Texas has the word steak, Texas, or taco in it, then it must be delicious. So we're gonna have to see about that when we move here.
Pretty good.
Now we're on the other side of the Riverwalk from where we were walking earlier, but still so pretty, and there's so many businesses here. I wonder how much their lease is. I remember learning about the Alamo in 7th grade when we were learning about very early American history. And now I'm here. We're going in. So we weren't allowed to take videos or pictures inside of the church because it is a church and it's like holy and sacred and reflective, but I get that. Anyway, so there's the gift shop and this is the exit. So now let's look around some more. Woohoo!
It sits in disrepair with few occupants, but given its strategic location, it will not stay this way for long. Across the river from the former mission, the town of San Antonio de Bejar is growing and evolving into a commercial center that sits on one of the main routes to the east. The old mission is perfectly situated to protect this important crossing.
So they just have these really beautiful gardens over here, and then there they have a tent where there's stuff happening. And over there is a little house where they have like other talks, I guess. This is the living history encampment, so there's a person over there with a very big musket. That's where the movie is shown. These are just really pretty grounds. Like, I guess they work really hard to upkeep them. Over here, we have a fountain. Well, Nicholas is in the way, as well as other people. The Bowie fountain. Look how beautiful it is. Just really something. You can see the gated archways.
He didn't even fight.
It's just so pretty here. That's the thing about downtown San Antonio and the Alamo and the Riverwalk. Everything is just so pretty and so green, which is so different than what we saw in like West Texas and Arizona. It's a very beautiful place. This is the library, apparently. So that exhibit was also one that we weren't allowed to take pictures or take videos inside of, but basically it was about James Bowie and the Bowie knife.
Bowie.
Bowie.
I don't know. One of the two.
Anyway, so it was about the man, the knife, and the legend. It was actually kind of cool because they had these touch screens that were like analyzing the knife, like the hilt and the blade and the handle, and it had like the evolution of the knife and just its remakings and stuff about his brother and stuff how like Teddy Roosevelt used one, I guess. I don't know. So now we continue to walk the grounds of the Alamo.
I'm telling you.
Ooh, look! A cannon! And in here is what they call the Long Barracks Museum. There's a well over there. Going in. There. All the way down there. And there's all these little signs to look at and these artifacts. Like this is a millstone from the Canary Islands. That's the infirmary. Apparently, this long barrack, this building that I am standing in right now, is the oldest building in San Antonio. That's pretty cool. And so over here is a map and where things would have been, the map of the long barrack, and more artifacts from the time. This is a sign that teaches you about missions, why they built missions, and over here is a small model of the Alamo in its heyday and what it used to look like by an aerial view. And that's the chart explaining it, and in there is an exhibit where, yet again, I am not allowed to take a video. Ooh, look! A monk! We did it! we saw the Alamo, which is yonder beyond that stop sign. It was really cool. I know there was a lot of stuff that we're trying to figure out where we park.
Yeah, go this way.
It was really cool. There was a lot of stuff that I wasn't allowed to take a video of, but that just means that when you're in San Antonio, you have to go there because it's just a thing. You have to go see the Alamo. Also, it's free to get in, so it's like, why not?
It runs off donation.
It runs off donation and gift shop purchases. So I helped the Alamo today because I bought an $8 keychain for my brother because he's kind of a history nerd. Anyway, so this is kind of like the plaza.
Don't get the direct sunlight, you're gonna landslide the crap out of you.
And hotels, there's more shops. And now we're gonna go back to the car and then go to the hotel and take a shower or dip in the pool or something because it's getting very, very warm. We made it. We found the car. We got lost in downtown San Antonio.
Hey, where are you guys from in Oregon?
We are from Salem, Oregon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I used to live in Portland.
There was a man who was from Oregon and he saw our plate and he asked us where we're from. So that was what that interaction was. And anyway, as I was saying, we got lost in downtown San Antonio. So pro tip, if you're visiting a city that you don't know and you park in like a public parking lot, drop a pin on Google Maps where you parked and save it so that way you can always find where your car is. We had to go back down to the Riverwalk and then walk exactly the same way we came. And now Nicholas and I are very sweaty. So another pro tip, if you visit Texas and if you're not from Texas or somewhere that's hot and humid, don't come between the hours of 12 and 5 because that's usually the hottest part of the day and the humidity is killer. But the Riverwalk was very fun and there was a lot of things to do. We had lunch at a lovely little place called Dick's and then, yes, it was a lovely place. Then we went to the Alamo and now we're back to the hotel so that way we can take a shower and relax. So something really interesting, we just paid our pay to park and instead of giving us bills, they gave us dollar coins.
Should be 5 of them, right?
So there's 1, 2, 3, $4 coins and then, oh, $5 coins, just 4 of them are gold and then, well, not real gold, but you know what I mean. But that's really cool. So now we have $5 coins. Thanks, downtown San Antonio.
Cinnamon rolls. Those are already stale.
Yeah. We're back at the hotel. Nikki and I are very tired because we haven't walked that much in a while.
Nikki's feet stink.
And I got some nice blisters from my Birks and Nicholas, no, get away from me. Nicholas wasn't wearing socks, so his feet are really gross. Ew, I can smell them from here.
It's my shoes.
Yeah, it's gross.
Look back here.
It smells like
Love me. Let me look at my chafe. Hold on.
So now
I can't see.
the day is over and we're gonna take a shower and probably go to bed early and we can, in the words of Justin Scard, hotel and sleep well.
I think I'll take a walk every day now. The summer sun show me the way to be happy now.